Better late than never, am I right, guys? So, finally back. I've been sick for a while and I've been extremely busy, so I apologize for that. Nonetheless, though, What If series got teased a while ago, a couple months ago, I believe, and it's actually going to release on August 11th, so I hope you guys have your Disney Plus subscriptions going on because we only have less than a week left. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen throughout, but I do hope to get to see more than we've already seen. Alternate scenarios, of course, that's after all what the What If series. It might not correlate with what I actually want to see, but nonetheless, I just want to see what actually happens throughout the series. And just to make a quick side note, I will be posting more and more on my Instagram, but they will no longer be to announce videos, but rather to make announcements about releases, giveaways, or anything like that. So be sure to go follow that. It'll be in my description down below. So make sure to stay up to date with my Instagram. And since I've been a little bit absent from the actual atmosphere of YouTube, I will be giving away one of the Black Widow Walmart exclusive. All you have to do is join the subscription club, which you can do so by joining the actual channel. Just go down to the actual channel banner, click join, subscribe, and that's all you gotta do. I will be giving it away at the end of August, so I hope we have at least 5 members. If not, it'll just keep on rolling over and over again. I will be doing a giveaway every 2 months, so the more members we have, the bigger the giveaway is actually going to be. So if you guys want to find any more details about that, I will be making a video very soon, so you guys have much more information regarding that. We get a much closer look at Captain Carter in the actual concept art of the Funko Pop, whereas the Hydra Stomper actually has previews of the other What If series, which I believe most of them are available right now. We have some exclusives for T'Challa Star-Lord, which is going to be a box selection exclusive. It's going to be metallic. We also have another variant of Captain Carter, which I believe is the exclusive for GameStop, or if not the common, which is featured on the box. We're also going to have Doctor Strange Supreme, which is going to have a glow-in-the-dark variant, which is going to be Walmart exclusive, or correction, Amazon exclusive, and it is currently sold out. They actually gave us some cool logos for this box. In fact, they had the big bald man on the actual cover, so that's something unique about them. The Watchers, that seems to be the prevalent thing throughout the series, but nonetheless, let's actually go ahead and unbox them and see the fine details throughout. As far as the actual Hydra Stomper is going to go, this is going to take place during World War II is my assumption, as we did see the first Avenger take place during World War II, and in this case we have Captain Carter. But as far as the actual Hydra Stomper goes, it looks great. It has a army colored green, and it looks awesome. Really, that's as basic as I can keep it. Just like any 6-inch Funko Pop, this is going to be relatively to your same exact size. Here we have Hulk with the gauntlet as comparison to show the actual size, and they actually line up pretty dang well as far as the weight goes. Again, that's going to be about the same. That's a relatively cheap. We haven't really gotten any 6-inch Funko Pops as of lately. Last time we saw it was in fact a long time ago. Now the Hydra Stomper is going to be just like any regular 6-inch character. Here we have one for comparison, just to actually show the specs and the details and how it actually goes with your 6-inch collectibles. I do know some of you guys just collect 6-inch by themselves, and I think this one is going to go great with it. Of course, you don't want to put this with some other ones because the theme is just not going to fit overall. But all in all, this really reminds me of the Mark 1 Iron Man suit, and I think this one looks impeccable. It does have some dirty washes in it to actually represent some dirtiness and actual usefulness in the actual battlefield. If you guys did not know that this is actually going to be taking place during World War II, hence the name the Hydra Stomper, I do know that Hydra is still around way after World War II, but since Captain Carter is going to be the new super soldier, this is going to take place in fact during World War II. From what we saw, Steve is still a little young boy, so that's going to be happening during the What If series. As far as anything goes, it looks like any normal mech. There is a particular mech that I did want to give a shout out to that reminds me of this particular one, but as far as this one goes, it looks great. It's going to be a great addition. We really haven't seen anything like this, and I think if you're avid Iron Man collectors, it's going to be great. I definitely want to keep this in my collection, and if you're collecting all the Funko Pops, we'll definitely want to add this in there. It looks great. Looks like it has some mechy armor, and the green definitely helps boost that up. They gave it a lot of shade in it, and they gave it a lot of actual mechanics in it, like we saw from the Mark 1 Iron Man. They did the same thing with this one, and it looks amazing. Not too much I can really go on for. They could have added a little bit more stuff here and there, like fire, whatnot, like we're going to see later on, but nonetheless, it looks amazing. It's going to be a 6-inch Funko Pop, and it's relatively heavy, just like any other 6-inch pop. The comparison with Hulk the Gauntlet is a perfect fit, as that's what I see most fit with. But all in all, this looks amazing. Great addition to your collection, and well, probably to the rest of the What If series. Now, if you're looking to get a 201 Funko Pop, well, you can actually skip Captain Carter and the Hydra Stomper all in all and save yourself a couple dollars by getting this deluxe Funko Pop. Now, I am well aware we have not shown Captain Carter on this channel yet, but we do have the Hydra Stomper for right now, and there is a couple of differences throughout the Funko Pops, except the actual most basic ones. Comparing both Hydra Stompers, the head is going to be one of the biggest differences between both of them. One has a slightly smaller head and the other one has a ginormous head, and when you actually stand them from far enough distance, you can definitely tell that the heads are actually going to be quite the size apart. Not really sure why, but when you actually dive deep into the actual neck, the actual joint of how it's connected is much more different. So I am sure that to actually make this weird angle, it's going to be much more different, and thus a big head might have not worked out, might have been too heavy, and thus led in this awkward position. So this helps it keep it at just a 45-degree angle, and it looks upright nonetheless. We take a closer look at the actual bag before we move on to Captain Carter. One of the biggest differences is, again, the posture. It's not going to be holding up its arm, rather it's going to be flying, and they decided to add thrusters. So this looks amazing. It looks great when you actually clear the lights and leave it in a semi-dark place. It's very hard to tell that there's an actual stand, and it looks like it's flying, so I think it looks great, very well. Again, the fire really reminds me of the Mark 7 Iron Man with the deluxe edition that we got. So that's it for the fire. Again, here's a much closer look at the actual base of the character, and it's going to be quite a big base, really. It's about the size of the actual head of this character, and as far as the actual figure goes, it's going to be relatively the same all in all for details. Again, there's going to be a couple of shadows here and there that are not going to align with the other character. Like we saw from the head, some of the actual dirtiness is missing, but it seems to mostly co-align with the other one. I don't really see why there should be too much of a difference, but that's it for the actual Hydra Stomper. Moving on with Captain Carter. Well, here we have the iconic shield. As one of my GameStop friends said, that Great Britain Funko Pop. Now, to my knowledge, I am sure they do have a Agent Carter Funko Pop. I do not have it, as I was never really interested in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But as far as this Funko Pop goes, I think it looks great. I've seen a couple of shots of her from the actual series, and I think it definitely aligns well. One of the things that really stands out well to me is, in fact, the hair. It looks very nice, and I think Funko really it really does themselves well to make really good hair. I mean, just look at this. It looks amazing. Of course, most of the other characters we get to see are always helmeted or have short hair, so this is just one of those little variants. The actual shield is going to match with the actual costume. Again, we have this. I'm really interested to see why we have the Great Britain flag rather than the US, as this is Captain Carter, but it might be because she's actually from Great Britain. Again, don't quote me in that. I don't exactly know. I haven't really paid attention to much of the actual details behind the lore of these characters that really didn't appear themselves throughout the MCU. But here we have a much closer shot. Again, a great addition to your collection. It's going to look great. And if you want a 201, save yourself some money, well, here's the way to go. It's only $24.99 in the US. And if you're in another country, well, you can figure it out from there. Again, if you're an avid collector, you probably want to collect both of them. I am not. I'm probably just going to keep one of them. I only need one of them in my collection. You'd be surprised, for a Marvel collector, I actually do not have much more Funko Pops than most of the other collectors. I'm really excited for the What If series, and I'm really excited to see what's actually going to be hold of these characters. I have no idea. It's as much research as possible, but it looks like most of the concept ideas are actually behind the actual animations and stuff, so I don't know anything yet. And we've gotten a couple What If Funko Pops, and there's only imagination from here, so we'll just lo and behold, we only have 10 more days at the time that I'm filming this video, so I guess we'll have to wait till then. Nonetheless, though, I'm glad to be back, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are 2 6-inch Funko Pops, and they do align very well. So if you're an avid collector, go ahead, knock yourself out, get all 4 pops. If not, just get yourself one, and you'll be good to go. That's all I got for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to Hulk smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, comment and share, and do not forget about the membership club. You will be getting a chance to win the Black Widow Walmart exclusive Funko Pop, and that's only due to the moment that we have a couple members. Should that change, we'll be making the prizes a lot bigger. What if we gave away a Blacklight Ghost Rider? That's all I got. See you guys another day. Peace out.